I just saw the Mandalorian Season 3 finale, and I do have some conflicting emotions when it comes to how they decide to end this season. One thing I will say about this finale episode is the action sequences were phenomenal. That was one of the things I liked the most about this episode, was the battle between the Dark Troopers and the Mandalorians as they were just flying through space shooting at each other was awesome. And then we got to see Bo-Katan fight Moff Gideon. Seeing Bo-Katan finally wielding the Darksaber against Moff Gideon definitely gave me a sense of pride for her and just happiness for her that she's finally reclaiming her throne, and Moff Gideon is the only person left in her way before she can ascend to the rightful heir of Mandalore. Seeing Grogu throughout this finale as he's operating IG-12 is really funny, but he had some interesting character arcs in this finale episode with the future of his relationship with him and Din Djarin look like. And then we got to see what the future for Mando looks like, and honestly it didn't really give us a whole lot of information when it came to exactly what he's going to be doing. I mean, we all know that he's going to continue to mentor Grogu. As far as I'm concerned, like the way they ended the character arcs, it wasn't very satisfying for me, but I really did feel like this episode, as great as it was in some aspects, was really anticlimactic. The way it ended, it didn't leave room for anything creative. It was just a boring ending, and I was hoping that at the end of this episode we would get Thrawn would have a short appearance, maybe in a post-credit scene, but there wasn't a post-credit scene. I wasn't really a fan of Moff Gideon coming back as a big bad. I really thought that they could have done something better there. He had his glory in the first 2 seasons and we continue to just keep using him, but he's, upgrading his armor and trying to create clones of himself, which is cool, but I just felt like he shouldn't have been the big bad in this episode and this season overall. There have been some reports out there saying that viewership on season 3 has dropped dramatically versus the past 2 seasons, and I can agree with it to a certain degree. The reason why I think this season suffered in viewership was they treated Mando like a side character in his own show, and Bo-Katan and all the other Mandalorians took the center stage, and then once in a while we would see Mando show up with Grogu, and I'm like, I want to see Mando and Grogu like all the time. Bo-Katan should be the side character, not the center character, because how she got the Darksaber was pretty badly written. I mean, all the writing decisions towards like the second half of this season were pretty bad. I mean, I love all the directors that have taken part in this show, but I just felt like if the writing was stronger in certain areas, I definitely would have loved this season a lot more. So for the Mandalorian Season 3 finale, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 Mudflaps. And before you go, remember to leave me a thumbs up, and drop in the comments below what was your favorite season of The Mandalorian. This is the way.